I was told not to upload, but after everything that's happened, I don't really give a fuck. So here we're gonna fucking do it. We're gonna recount something from the past. Before we begin, a little 5-second moment of silence for Brother Lone Wolf 87 and every other male that is no longer with us anymore. Rest in peace, y'all. Anyways, this is my date with an evangelical, and as fitting, I'm wearing my mask. Special events for this special occasion. So, this took place back when I was like about 25. I want to say 25, about 25, because I became my dad at 24, and my baby was a year and 4 months. I'm not gonna say 16 months or 24 months. That's so fucking cringe. Just say how old they are. I hope people who say, "Oh, my kid's 16 months old," y'all need to get the shit slapped out of y'all. Fuck y'all. Anyways, my baby at the time, he was 16 months, and back in those days, like when he was a little baby and toddler, I used to get so fucking paranoid. I was paranoid of my baby mama trying to take him away because she'd make all these fucking threats and all this against me. I'm still dealing with that to this day, but I'm more in control, and I got great lawyers and all that. It's put me in a massive amounts of debt, thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. But I do it all over again just to keep my little guy by my side. I got sole custody of him. She only gets him on the weekends. It used to be every other weekend until I fucked up and I had to give her every weekend. So I'm about like 25 years old, and I'm still working at the retirement home. I think I want to say my grandpa is still alive. Pretty sure my grandma passed away. But my grandpa's still alive. So that's one of the reasons I'm still there, to look after him, help look after him, because none of my family members are visiting him. My aunt comes every now and then to see him, his oldest daughter, and my mom and dad would come see him every now and then as well. But like, I'd see him every fucking day, and I know he appreciated that. Rest in peace, Grandpa. I fucking miss you. Both my grandpas and my grandma. But anyways, okay, so I'm at the retirement home. It's the weekend. On the weekend, there's no bosses there, so we can pretty much do whatever the fuck we want during break. So I work with this old guy named Fritter. He's a cool old dude, like in the 60s, drinking buddy. He's an old school jock, like one of those old jock frat boys. Still acts that way, even though you know how old he is. So I'm at the bar, and like this is this old biker bar. It's like an old redneck biker bar, and like I'm always the youngest fucking guy there. They call me the baby of the bar. Everybody's got at least 40, 50 years and older than me. So I'm there sitting down, and like I notice there's this young chick there. She looks like she's probably like in her mid to late 20s, real petite, slim chick, pretty grown. I don't really give a fuck. I apparently don't mind because like I'm not really trying to date or anything right now. I'm still pretty embarrassed about becoming a single dad, and like shocked about what happened and traumatized over all that bullshit, So I'm just not really looking for anything. So I noticed she keeps checking me out, and like she finally comes over and introduces herself to me and says she's doing some homework on her phone. I said, okay, nice to meet you. I tell her, hey, I'm Jewel, and then like I introduce her to my friend Fritter, and we exchange numbers and we talk. So as the day goes by, we're like texting and talking. She says, hey, you want to hang out later? I said, sure, why not? I come over to her place, and she seems a little less shy now, more relaxed. Her friends over. Two of them are smoking. Then the other chick goes home, and it's just me and her. I said, you want to go get something to eat? She said, yeah. So we go over to Applebee's. And this is the red flags right here. She starts going off about her baby daddy. I don't know the motherfucker, but I guess she's a single mom. He left her. He's some guy that's in the army. Just talking shit about him. I said, okay, I don't know, maybe it's a piece of shit. Says he has nothing to do with her kid or anything like that. And we go there, and we arrive at the Applebee's, and here's the next red flag. So once we arrive there, she's rude as fuck to our waiter for no fucking reason at all. She's like talking shit to him, talking shit about him to the other staff members there, and just a bunch of bullshit like that. So I should have really looked into that. And then like she's trying to tell me how a story about, I guess she was using a vibrator and she ran out of batteries one day. And, just trying that cringe seduction shit. Okay, one thing about me, seduction doesn't work on me. Because like if you grew up with a lot of older women and they're always slut shaming you, saying that you're easy, that any woman can get in your pants, you're gonna not be easy. You know, you're gonna have more self-control, more aware, you know, be more aware of shit. And plus, seduction never really worked on me. That shit worked on me as a teen and probably till I was like 20, 21. After that, that shit don't work on me. So she's just telling me that cringe ass shit. So then we head home and like, I'm making jokes, you know, trying to make her laugh, and she gets pissed off at me out of nowhere, kind of being a bitch. That should have been the third red flag. And then the next red flag, she starts throwing my situation about my baby mama on my face and all this, and trying to talk shit. She said, I'm gonna knock you down. She said, you're so handsome and good looking, it pisses me off. And I told her, yeah, I get that a lot. She said, I need to knock you down. And then she said, I want you to either love me or hate me completely, like being a total fucking cunt. Keep in mind, I'm like 25. This chick, while she looks young, she's actually older. She's 37. Acting like a little fucking 15-year-old, like a little fucking 12 or 13-year-old. That's one thing I've noticed about women, like regardless of their age, where they're from, their ethnicity, their race, nationality, religion, they all act the fucking same. They all do the same shit. You can't change biological hardwiring. And when shit hits the fan, they act like little fucking immature little girls. Fucking shit's annoying. Anyways, we start talking a little bit more. She comes on to me, starts making out heavily with me, starts grabbing on my meat, takes my shit out of my pants, starts going down on me. I'm like, shit, fuck it. You know, we're enjoying ourselves, and like, when we're about to have sex, I said, hold on, let me go get the condoms. I walk out to my car to get the condoms. I come back in. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I got the condoms in my hand. She starts crying and says, I almost slept with you. I need to pray. So, you know, naturally I try comforting her. And she starts getting physical with me, talking shit, saying all this crazy shit, and freaking me out, saying she's going to hire somebody to kidnap my kid, hire somebody to beat me up in front of my kid, all this stupid, crazy shit. Keep in mind, I used to get so paranoid back then over the thought of losing my kid. And she had me smoke with her, so I'm already feeling like I'm tripping the fuck out. Anyways, I run the fuck out of there. She's blowing up my phone, talking shit. I'm ignoring her. I call my older friend D, you know, from Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm telling him what happened. He said, yeah, you got to remember, like, most of the people who are really strong with Christianity or Islam, they're not all there in the head. They have some type of mental disorder, or they were like abused while they were young, so they're not all there in the head. They're not the best people to like really think about. And you've seen this with Jehovah's Witnesses, with Muslims, evangelicals, and like all sorts of different Christians. They all act same thing with Jews. They all act the same fucking way about that. And anyways, that's part one of my date with the evangelical. Yep.